Greetings to you and yours. Welcome to Diskiunfiltered. Skhukhune 2, Orlando Pirates 1.
Hey.
What a great game.
Yeah.
It was entertaining from what we watched in the afternoon. Mtambo, aka Figo. What did you think about him?
Yeah, that guy was hungry.
Yeah.
Kwatile na corner.
Yeah.
That guy had a point to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, guys, I've never seen Mtambo Adlale the way he played today. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Secondly, you need to understand something that is very, very, very important. This guy is a midfielder. This guy is basically got the name Figo because the Shama pass and
Sure.
You understand? Today they played him false nine. Highest man up. Mtambo, people didn't even know This guy was running at everything. Even if something looks like it's done, it's dead. The land. So this guy kept Amachita busy at the back. The center back of Pirates, he was in trouble. He was in big trouble. I'm happy that they took him out halftime because Mtambo was having a field day with him. You understand? That boy couldn't contain Mtambo. Mtambo guys, no, for me personally, I'm going to be very, very honest. I was so shocked to see him play like how he played today. But I have a strong feeling with Ukwatil.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a good send-off from Ipagania. So he had to show with okay, Nina. Okay, and then assist was him, and then goal.
Yeah.
So easily, that's like a cream de la cream performance. And my third point now, this guy is coming from an injury.
Yes. Yeah.
A very long injury. He's been out for such a long time. Yeah. But he's been pushing himself. If you can watch his videos, he's a footy influencer. So he's been showing us that he's been training.
Yeah.
And he comes back into the game. Captain, he must step up. Does everything that you need him to do. False nine, guys. A position that he's never ever played before. Against Orlando Pirates. Flowers. Flowers. I give it to him. No, for me, he did a very, very good job. Other players are seeing for him good. Our captain is pushing so hard. Let's also do our job.
Sure.
Done everything they needed to do. For me, I know he was angry.
Great display there. I want to stay kancane kuye. Let's talk about that first assist yakalinda Mtambo mfethu. Yo, cream.
Hey ndod. Lento ayenze lapha makakhipha undanga edrop shoulder ireke. Siya elastical. Sayinweba. So bamnwebile nje kancane but siyabuya ngapha kanti asekalela uboy. Yambona undava vela asekalate but top quality. I liked the first touch because the reggae.
Technology.
Anyway. Chiefed in the tunga ikukanga. Muta umthinti uyamchifta. Awumbambanga. Ayikho yenzile. You're just using your body. So that's very intelligent, in those moments usually I'm a player who do not know what to do. I trap the ball, you don't know, but he didn't.
Thank you.
So what he did there, he looked at Unda, there was Sesana.
Yeah.
So even normally those two players abadlala defensively bakhona started with Nda dropped the shoulder and delayed.
Sure.
So what was good from him is that he delayed the play. Why? It allowed the goal scorer because obviously if he hadn't delayed that, then Ncube wouldn't have it at that time. So smart from Ncube also. From this side. I understand because he just dropped his shoulder also without the ball. Just running off the ball, but he just when he tried to with his hand already. So that was a very good team goal. And Mtambo looked like someone who just wanted to be there. He was ready. And uyangimangaza ngoba bojayiva nabo ofori ndoda le maloji le benijayiva into serious lapha nishaya ezinye izinto but manje hayi uvele wabhekana nje nePagania wathi iPagania namhlanje hayi ngibuya nalo because as Kagiso was saying he was there his press was there. Coming off from an injury and doing that is good. It showed experience. It showed that he's used to being around such environments. He knows Orlando Pirates. Akusumuntu odlala ngathi unalento ukuthi status Orlando Pirates ngithukiwe. No, he's there, he's available. Dead situations is there to make them alive again, you know. The press too, they couldn't manage it. If we want to have a pega, you know, all the time. Usually Nda is very comfortable. You understand? He knows how to play. But I think him and Sesa in the first half were very troubled by Uweba and Mtambo. You know, so today it's a very, very good day for Mtambo. I think wherever he is happy that he delivered. On a big game, because it's a big game because you're playing obviously a big team, and apart from the fact that you come from there and revenge and all that, but being able to step up, being able to be relaxed, composed, and knowing what to do in those moments is good. It's important, because we watch professionals who abaxhamazela nje angidina mina umuntu odlala ibhola every day mara unokuhlula izinto ezimple like njengalando tavesa like just like uMtambo yabo but omunye kube lapha sikhuluma enye into sibambe inhloko sikwatile wenzeni udecide kanjani right lapho yabo. So I like the fact that you are able to sit down and analyze people who know what they're doing. You know, instead of just analyzing a game of football. You know, when you're watching umuntu oyenza into ayaziyo, you are happy now as someone who's watching, because instead you are going to give props. You know, it's like we're here to be telling people that they are bad and all that. No. We're here to give props to people who are doing their job, because obviously we are doing this for the good of this football. You understand? So I'm happy for Mtambo today as captain also. You know, as captain he stepped up and role ebekakuyo. KGS is mentioning he was playing a false nine because there's no out and out striker today, and what he did in that position was very good. It shows that he's ready, because as a player, when you get in those moments where they just change you from where you usually play to a different position, uyaleka siyakwatela siyakhala kanjani, but today everything was so perfect. How he puts on the pressure, how he brings on the numbers to himself, how he's able to just drop deeper, connect with all of them, and numerically he moves with them. You understand? It's not like he's moving alone and he's always there. We won, Agaz wins that, and that assist came because he pushes up the numbers with Uweba. So I'm very happy with Mtambo today. Top performance field, very top. Yes,
brilliant boy, Ratomo. He had a brilliant game, according to me. He had great passes, but one single thing is missing from this boy. Lo mfana usaba imbobo lo mfana lo. Lo mfana usaba imbobo lo. Ngiya understand umncane akayazi kahle uyayisaba imbobo lo mfana.
No. And uyayisaba. Yeah. And it's very I don't like, if he can correct that about himself, he'll be a complete player. Complete. This boy is quality, boy. This boy is talented. Baba. This boy, that guy, nobody saw that pass. He's an exciting player. He wants to play. For me, that's why I always tell people, if you're young, you must want to play the game. You must be excited to take on players. You understand? You're not you young. You want to break in the team. There's no one that's on the bench now that's complaining to why Ratomo ngenile. Because he's exciting, he's there. But like you're saying, Bali. Like he gets himself in such good positions. He doesn't want to take the shot, and you need to do those things, because the more you score, the team wins. You will never know unless you try. That's the biggest thing in football. You'll never know unless you try. You have to try. Me and Stamford to shy. Everything that they shoot is just punching. Something that they can even catch. Simple. I know you punch. Stretch him wide, guys. Let's stretch him. You understand? He got himself in such good positions, I think like 3 times. And not even on one occasion did he try goalkeeper. He needed to do that. But all in all, I'm with you. Brilliant performance. I loved him. I think the coach made a very big mistake by taking him off. My personal opinion. Because Ukipu Ratomo Ulipasa did nothing. Ulipasa is busy drifting wide and something epoxy. No, like it's an honest something epoxy.
That's true.
We putting you on because man, we are desperate for a goal. That's the real reason why you're coming on. We need a goal. When you team, Kapinga's demos. Force Kapinga to play his position, you play your position. You understand? Kapinga, they must be the ones fetching the ball, Kim Vid and them. Mara, he's coming deep, fetching the ball. Come on, man. We need you in the box. We need you in those channels. Today's game, if you looked at it very, very well, we had so many window passes, clean ones, clean window passes.
Many food.
You understand? So why is he moving away? We need him there. Sky and Aten. You saw what Mabasa was doing. Yes, man. You are hungry, stay there. We need you in the kitchen. Exactly. And it's time to eat when we're going to the toilet. Come on, man. You understand? Stay in the kitchen. We need you there. If you want to eat. So I was really disappointed with that substitution. I don't think it needed to happen. I was also disappointed with the substitution of Miguel Tim, but I could understand also why, because he had a bit of mistakes, And I think the coach, I saw after he made the mistake, when the camera showed the coach, he was really angry about Miguel Tim's passing and stuff. So I think because it was a mistake that he did, and instantly they went straight. You understand? So you can understand why they took him off. But all in all, besides that, the guys tried. I like the substitution of Mtetwa. It was important because Ntwana Lapaya was struggling, as I said. It needed, and he had a yellow card. Anything could have happened because those guys, any mistake we do, but shang a counter, and they're very good on the counter attack. So he could have been exposed real bad. So well done from the coach in that regard. But Ratomo was never supposed to come out for me. But okay.
One player that it's controversial, but this season he hasn't showed up, man. This guy hasn't showed up, and he only showed up on the derby. And people that don't watch football will think this guy performed well this season. Saleng, performance yake today.
Yeah, still again, just like our performances were pre the derby and I don't know, but we mentioned it in the last video. Okechi mentioned it.
We always mention it.
Probably the lifestyle or whatever is too much now, because you don't know what it has to take for him to be consistent, because everything is there. He's fit, he's available to play, and he's ready. But he just seems to get his mind off the games, besides the derby, all these games, it's like his mind just takes off and he switches off, because every time he's probably not in the right positions, to do the things that he has to do as a forward, assist, cutbacks, open up for the ball in good pockets and in good spaces, because Tim was very good in finding them in between these lines as a creator in middle field, Skhukhune to the defense. So I think he availed himself more in those spaces and made himself available. Like, we would have been talking a different story, because instantly from there he could get the ball and just feed a one pass to Mabasa, and it could be an assist between those lines. So I think most of these games, apart from the derby, he's had this I don't know, like zoning out, like not to zone out, not to there with the body, but with mentality and his feet, that's just not corresponding. You understand? I understand. Saleng, because you look at the derby, he was there. He was there. Tito could find him. Those goals came because he was availing himself. He was making sure that I'm all over the place. So you don't know. Maybe ufuna nje amehlo abantu. La ngathi yabo Gwele is gonna take the headlines. But apart from that, I'm understanding his games. What initially happens to him when he's inside the pitch, Maseka Lapa, and he has to now assist and be available. If you look at it, Ratomo was more available than him, which for me is not good. I don't like young players doing it more than you. As an older, experienced player, you have to be there. I understand. As you always mention, Siktenga because we are seventh. Munda simthengayo. Yase development is I understand.
Sure.
But masikuthenga kusho ukuthi khona into okwazi ukuyenza and uzosenza leyo, because sikuthenga ngoba siyakudinga. Amuntu akathenga imoto angayidingi lo. Uyithenga ngoba it's a need. So naye they needed someone on the left, someone who could take on, and he used to do that. But you look at his past games, and today, most especially singayimuva kakhulu, today against Skhukhune, it's kind of like Boma 4/10. Performances, not even good moments where you could be like, he had good moments where you could probably try and find 2-3 touches with Hotto to threaten the keeper. You did not see such things. And you look at this person, the very same person who scored outside the 18-yard. Good derby, you understand? Who scored his first goal was outside the box. But when you look at him today, Ude, as I'm saying, he's there, available, fits, but deliver us. umsebenzi yabo. Yes, prove to us that you're Saleng, prove to us that you can do it again, because that's the more we want. The consistency, and we are mentioning these things because we want these guys up at the top scoring goals. It works for our soccer. You know, it works for our football. You know, we need people excited about our football. We need the squad to have proper players. And Abu Saleng are people that are needed in the squad because they're playing for top teams. You know, and him ghosting, I'm a games ganje. It's not on. It's not on because angifuni kumbeka kakhulu kuma players are up there. Because angeke ngimbeke manje, because he's not doing it like Abu Shigabala, Abu Lodge, Abu Yabo. You cannot put him in that status, but you definitely can at least put him as one of the forwards now in South Africa who can actually do a good or a decent job. Yabo a position in Yabo. So I just need more from him because the coach is Spampeg, bruh. They play more minutes. They just give him enough time to prove himself. But all the time against my teams, Skhukhune, yes, is strong, but it's not such a big team for you to be like, I could ghost in this game. For you to perform in a derby and ghost in the next game against Skhukhune, you can't do that. No. You have to look at Umuntu Begapegene na S18, you understand? Yeah. Still, avail yourself, make yourself available, you know. Let team find you. Let them Mofokeng, Mabasa. Mabakutole kulezo pace, but yeah, Saleng, I don't know, but there's too much going on. With his performances, you just don't get it. Up high, down, up high, down. Go wrong. It's too wrong.
Yeah, too inconsistent. Firstly, it was Lipasa. Then it was Mahopa. Mabasa is the man of the moment right now.
Yeah, and he's claiming his position. He's available. He's present. I like the fact that he's a striker that gives Pirates what they need. You must look at Pirates play. Pirates is not a long ball playing team. Not helicopter. Pirates is the ball playing team. Pirates is a team that uses the spaces. Where is he? He's in those spaces. You need a striker that moves into the spaces so they can pick you out. Mabasa can give you everything. Can hold up a play. He can turn. He can shoot. He's giving you everything that you need a striker to give you. So for me personally, I don't want to be harsh on Mahopa. Mahopa is a player that was just in the good spaces and could tap in and stuff. Mabasa, I think, is just a bit more hardworking than Mahopa. He's more hardworking and he's showing that, okay, listen, Mahopa is injured now. Nothing wrong, I'm here. Yeah, you know, you need, guys, that's a replacement. That's my wanty. When you are a replacement, you can't drop the level because you are the replacement for what we had. So you need to keep that level. And for me, he's keeping it, and I'm happy with him. He's scoring goals. We need a striker. A striker needs to score goals. He is scoring goals. Are we complaining? No, we're not complaining. That is a clear penalty, you know. And I don't think the referee was in a good angle to see that one, you know. But he had to be in a position more better to see that, because that was a penalty. He got in front of Mobby kicked him, penalty. So it just shows you he's hungry. He's everywhere. The defenders will never relax. He never.
Sure.
Young Tol. He's gonna trouble them. He's gonna give midfielders a chance to play. That's why you see when Dlamini comes more closer, he's involved. He gets closer to Dlamini, he gets closer to Udaidings, Mofokeng. He wants to play. It's not a striker that's just gonna camp and wait. He wants to be involved, and we like that. And like I said, me, a striker that does that and scores, I'm happy. Not a striker that works super hard but never ever scores. Then we're gonna complain. But if you're scoring and you're doing the work, where's the complaint? There's no complaint. Nothing.
Could have been a brace. It passed from Ukapinga, and bro is 1-on-1. Being a trapper, a shying his tender. I'll hit it from a grounding. But like, he could have done anything. That's how much time and space he had.
Correct.
He couldn't score the second goal.
Yeah, that was a disappointing one because he was onside.
Yeah.
That was an onside one. I think I don't know, but I think he maybe doubted himself a bit there. And I think it's something that you even mentioned in the game, that he was in two minds. For me, he was in two minds because he could have easily just tapped it in, or he could have easily just trapped it and done it.
Time and space.
He had enough time and space. But like I said, you put it well. He was in two minds.
Yeah.
So in terms of already say but it happens. It happens to the best of the players. So it's one of those things.
Okay. Yeah. To wrap up the game for you too.
Happy about Skhukune's performance.
Sure.
We have to mention that.
Sure.
have to go into how they played, how the side was structured, how tactically disciplined they were today. I was very happy. I think Usiam and I is very happy with what happened and how they handled the Orlando Pirates. We heard commentators saying they've been knocking Pirates. They've tried, and they had 4 ball players now in the middle field after 70 minutes. Kwemvidi, Kapinga, Mbata, and who else was there? Yes, Lamini. So all of these people were ball playing players, but still, how they moved also was very good. When we go forward, we still have numbers enough to threaten Orlando Pirates. We can still press. I was happy with Weber. I have to mention Weber. He was very good with Ulinda Mtambo, Pezulu, because they had so much press. Offensively, they showed that they want to be offensive. They were threatening to Orlando Pirates. When they came, you could tell that they would come because the defense would split open. Your boy Orlando Pirates, hence you would find so many spaces. They could find each other. It's Skhukhune. It's just that somehow when they got to the final third and they had to make he's or who. He couldn't just make the right passes because sometimes he'd have a 2v1 Mteto and Bezeguye, and he could just lay the ball up, but we are born was but overall, defensively, Avocados, they were top. They were top. They did a good job. They managed Orlando Pirates very well. They did a very, very solid job. And going into Pirates, I think today, defensively, not so up to the standard of which you know them to be. Hotto, we have to mention Hotto. He's been on top, ever since the season started. He's been there for Orlando Pirates with Mofokeng. They've been making it happen. They've been trying. That's what I like more now. It's like a coach told him, don't try and put in a lot of crosses now. Try and find Ratomo. Try and make play because you can also play. And she's played in a winger. So don't always rush into feeding the ball into the box. And it was a good game, to be honest. It was a good game. 2 teams went against each other, which is important. We want that. We go, you come. We go, you come. Instead of just people sitting in behind and respecting an opponent because they're a big team. So we want that. And it's Skhukhune. Kechi mentioned it that we were watching the game. They were not a team that wants to take and play helicopter also. They challenged Orlando Pirates with the ball. You understand? They played, they combined passes, they made sure. So overall, the game was very top, and I'm happy that we watched a very good game.
No, for me, I like the way he wrapped it up. It was a good game. I just like the fact that Skhukhune did what they needed to do to win the game. Sometimes you don't have to overdo it, guys. You understand? And they came with them. For me, this Mtambo team being striker, guys, I'm sure it hurt Coach Agapania. I don't think he came planning for that. So he didn't shy rating. You understand? But besides that, I think the counter attack was actually very good. The second goal, if you look at it, Mabasa made a mistake. They came direct goal. So you need such things, guys. You don't have to play. You don't have to go pound for pound with a team that you know that is good. You can't want to play the ball as good as Pirates. Pirates is going to beat you. Pirates is a very good team in playing the ball, So do what you need to do. We're going to hold it. We're going to defend. Quality structure, you mentioned it. The structure was very good. They marked way from the top men. They didn't start marking from mid defense. They marked from the men up top, midfield and backline. So the whole team was working. This was a team performance. You understand? Get the ball, let's service someone, go up. We lose it, okay, let's retract, So it was a good performance. I give props to the coach. Well done. Well done. Quality.
Wait. What do you have to say about Mobbies?
Mobbies. Hugo Pro's favorites. Mtanaga Hugo. Mtanaga Hugo Pro's. No, but Mofokeng did very well against him. I didn't see Mobbies stopping Mofokeng, not even once. You get me? Mofokeng was too comfortable in that left wing. I didn't see any problems I faced Mofokeng. You understand? So I think Mobbies didn't have a good game as most games that I've seen him play. Like honestly, I'm being honest right now. Mobbies. Guys, some cool. Newcomer, we didn't have a good game as I usually see, right?
Yeah.
And Mabasa, that was a penalty, clear penalty.
Yeah.
And obviously forward, he's not a threat forward, and defensively is not as good. Yabo ukuthi angaze I represent a country as a whole. Ukuthi manje sithi this is the best right back in South Africa that we can take to Algeria. You understand? So he had a normal game as per usual for me. Ukuthi Ratomo bossed him. Bossed him.
Correct. No,
Yeah.
correct.
From it is diskiunfiltered, guys. Sharp. I didn't expect this.